In the heart of Ụmụnneocha, a village blessed with bountiful streams, ancient trees, and whispering forests, there lived a family, both envied and pitied. Nzedike, a respected elder whose wisdom was once sought in disputes, and his wife, Lolo Urena, a woman known for her beauty and quick tongue, had two sons, Akunna, the elder, and Omekagu, the younger.
Akunna was everything a parent could hope for: gentle, wise, and gifted beyond measure with the flute. His music was said to make birds pause mid-flight, to draw fish to the river's surface, and to make trees sway with joy. Yet, despite his quiet brilliance, his parents' eyes saw only Omekagu. Omekagu, the golden child, had skin as soft as the belly of a catfish and a smile that could melt hearts. But he was lazy, boastful, and had achieved nothing of note. Still, his parents adored him.
When Nzedike grew old, his back bending like a tired plantain stem, he called the elders and made a declaration that would rattle the village. All my lands, my red cap, and the title of Omiokachi will pass to Omekagu, he said with pride, for he is the star of my heart. The villagers gasped. Some exchanged glances, others murmured prayers. That night, Akunna wandered deep into the forest. Beneath the sacred Ojirisi tree, he knelt. Tears rolled down his cheeks, soaking the roots. He had done everything right, served the gods, helped the weak, honored his parents, yet they discarded him like a snail shell after the meat was eaten. From the folds of his wrapper, he took out the Flute of Justice, a gift from an old Dibia years ago. This flute, the Dibia had once told him, holds the truth of hearts. Play it in sorrow, and it will reveal justice. Play it in anger, and it will demand it. Akunna placed the flute to his lips. His fingers trembled, his breath heavy with heartbreak. The melody rose, twisting through the night air. The wind shifted. Owls screamed. Palm trees trembled. Back in the compound, Omekagu, drunk on palm wine, was boasting to his friends when suddenly his laughter broke into a cough. His eyes bulged. He clutched his chest and collapsed. By morning, Omekagu was dead. The wails in Ụmụnneocha sounded like the cries of 1,000 spirits. The villagers whispered, could this be Ogbanje, or the wrath of the gods? Only an old blind woman, her voice thin but steady, murmured, sometimes the heart of the forgotten becomes the voice of the ancestors. When Nzedike and Lolo Urena realized their beloved son was gone, their grief cut deep. Regret burned them like yam carelessly eaten hot. Memories of neglecting Akunna flooded their minds. Barefoot, they stumbled into the forest, following the faint strains of a bitter flute melody. There, under the Ojirisi tree, Akunna sat, eyes closed, playing. Nzedike fell to his knees. My son, forgive us. We exalted the unworthy and spat on the righteous. Whatever we own, lands, titles, even our honor, belongs to you. Just bring back your brother. Akunna opened his eyes. He looked from their tear-streaked faces to the sky, where clouds gathered like judgment. Without a word, he lifted the flute once more. This time, the sound was different. Soft, warm, like rain on a toasty roof. The forest stilled. Even time seemed to pause. The melody drifted to the family compound, where Omekagu's body lay wrapped for burial. His chest rose. His eyes flew open. He gasped, sat up, and began to weep, not from fear, but from shame. From that day, the order of the family changed. Akunna became head of the household. The villagers hailed him as Okenwa, the Great One. Omekagu, humbled,
served his brother thoughtfully, never again boasting of beauty or favor.
Nzedike and Lolo Urena never failed to tell others, the heart sees clearer than the eyes. And sometimes, on nights when the moon sat like a silver crown in the sky, the village gathered around Akunna to hear the magical flute. Not to punish, not to mourn, but to remember. Justice is like the wind. You may not see it, but when it passes, you will feel its weight.
And so, the final note of the flute drifted into the night air, carried away by the wind. Akunna courage became more than a memory. It became a warning to the wicked and a promise to the righteous. Even today, the people of Ụmụnneocha say that when the river runs quiet under the moon, you can still hear that haunting melody, the sound of justice forever echoing through the land. If this tale stirred your spirit, help keep our stories alive. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join me for more African stories that must never be forgotten.